Hope you are safe at home. Did you remember what we discussed earlier sessions? Yes, about the measurement of length. So today we are going to discuss about the units and the conversions between them. How to convert from one unit to the other unit. I already said for you to measure the length we are using the units kilometers, meters, centimeters and millimeters. Now we are going to discuss about how to convert from one unit to another unit. So for that, here we are using some useful conversions. So first we will discuss about that one. So everyone is fond of 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters and 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters and 1 centimeter equal to 10 mm. These are the basic units which you know. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. But now we are learning about how to convert from meters to kilometers, centimeters to meters, millimeters to centimeters. Here when you are observing, here 1000 we are having 3 zeros. When we are solving the problems, we have to convert these 1000 and 100 and 10 in terms of powers. So first how we'll write that powers? Now we'll see. 10 is nothing but 10 to the power of 1. Because if it is nothing is there, we have to keep it as 1. If it is 100, we have to call it as 10 square because here 2 zeros are there. 1000. If it is 1000, we have to keep 10 to the power of 3 because 3 zeros are there. When it is 10,000, it will become as 10 to the power of 4. 4 zeros are there. Like that we can continue because when we are solving the problems, 1000 into 1000, then we can't continuously keep the zeros. So we have to express in terms of powers. Okay, now we'll see one problem. So I said for you 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. Now this 1000, how we are writing the 1000 as 10 cube meters. So 1 kilometer equal to 10 to the power of 3 meters. This everyone knows. But 1 kilometer equal to how many centimeters? 1 kilometer is equal to how many millimeters? If they asked in the competition exams, then you have to write like this. 10 cube. 1 meter is nothing but 100 centimeters. That means 10 square. 100 means 10 square. 10 square centimeter. Here you have to use the rule. When the bases are equal, we can add the powers. That is the basic rule you have to learn. 10 to the power of 3 plus 2. 10 to the power of 5 centimeters. So 1 kilometer equal to 10 to the power of 5 centimeters. So everyone, you know about 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. That is nothing but 10 cube meters. But when you want to say 1 kilometer is equal to how many centimeters? That is nothing but 10 to the power of 5 centimeters. Now see here again 1 kilometer equal to how many millimeters if they asked you. Already we know 1 kilometer is equal to 10 to the power of 5 centimeters. 10 to the power of 5 centimeters. 10 to the power of 5 into 1 centimeter equal to 10 mm. So 10 is nothing but 10 to the power of 1. So 10 to the power of what I said for you. When the bases are equal, we can add the powers. So 10 to the power of 5 plus 1. That is nothing but 10 to the power of 6. So 1 kilometer equal to 10 to the power of 6 mm. So when they asked you in problems, you have to remember 1 kilometer equal to 10 to the power of 3 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 10 to the power of 5 centimeters. 1 kilometer is equal to 10 to the power of 6 millimeters. So they will give you the options. 1 kilometer is equal to dash mm. Like ABCD options they will give you. 10 to the power of 4, 10 to the power of 5, 10 cube. So in that you have to choose which one is the correct one in competitive exams. So like this you have to solve the problems in terms of powers. Every time they won't ask you 100 into 100, 1000 into 1000. Like this you have to convert and you have to use it. Okay. Next, one more problem we'll see. Now 1 kilometer per hour. So 1 kilometer per hour is nothing but we'll use. This is nothing but speed. Everyone knows, I think, speed. This is the unit for the speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. The formula. Distance is measured in kilometers and the time is measured in hours. Suppose when you are traveling in the car, how far the speed? What is the speed of the vehicle? Then you have to express in the kilometer per hour. 40 kilometers per hour. Suppose if anyone asked you in meter per second, how much per second, how many meters it is traveling. So then how you have to do? Now see here, 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meters and 1 hour is nothing but how many seconds? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1000 meters by 3600 seconds. So 2 zeros cancel, 2 5s, 2 18s. So 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So this is the basic formula and very important formula you have to remember. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, as you know, and 1 minute we are converting into 60 seconds. So 1000 by 3600. 2 zeros are cancelled. We are dividing. 2 5s are 10 and 2 18s are 36. So 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Right? Now, see here. The speed of a vehicle is 72 kilometer per hour. So per second how much it is traveling? So nothing but what you have to do? 72 kilometer per hour is equal to 72 into 1 kilometer per hour is how much? 5 by 18. So this value you have to substitute here. The vehicle is traveling with 72 km per hour. Already we know 1 km per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So when you cancel, so 20 meter per second. So the vehicle when it is in kilometer per hour it is 72. But for per second it is traveling 20. So like this problems they will ask you in exams. So you have to remember this basic formula. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Not only this, now based on the length, based on the mass also they will ask you, based on the time they will ask you. Okay. Now you see, based on the mass. Based on the mass, everyone knows 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. Just now I said for you, 1000 can be represented as 10 cube. 1 kg is equal to 10 to the power of 3 grams. And 1 quintal equal to 100 kg. And 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. If suppose they asked you, 1 ton is equal to how many grams? Now see here. 1 ton is equal to, as we know, 1000 kg. 1000 is nothing but 10 cube. What is meant by 1 kg? 1 kg how many grams? 10 to the power of 3 grams. 10 to the power of 3 grams. So, what I said for you before? When the bases are equal, you have to add the powers. So, 10 to the power of 3 plus 3 grams. 10 to the power of 6 grams. So, 1 ton is equal to 10 to the power of 6 grams. So not only from kg to grams, they can ask you from ton to grams, and grams to ton. In this way, they'll ask you the problems. Until now, we discussed only about the direct process. So, big to small, we are discussing kg to grams, kilometers to meters, meters to centimeters, we discussed. Now, see here. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, as I said for you. But 1 meter, how many kilometers? See here, 1 meter is equal to how many kilometers? So what you have to do here, multiplication. When it comes here, it will become as division. So 1 by 10 to the power of 3 kilometers. So here you have to remember one thing. When the denominator, it is having the positive value in the powers. When it comes to numerator, it will become as minus 3. So 1 meter equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kilometers. Did you understand? 1 kilometer equal to 10 to the power of 3 meters. That is nothing but 1000 meters. So if they ask you 1 meter, how many kilometers? So a reverse process, 1 by 10 to the power of 3 kilometers. When it is in the denominator, the power positive, it will become as, when it goes to numerator, it will become as minus. If in denominator, if it is minus, when it goes to numerator, it will become as positive. So 1 meter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kilometers. Again, one more example. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. Same. 1 centimeter is equal to how many meters? As we did here, the same process. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100. 100 is nothing but 10 square. So you have to remember, we won't use the zeros, 100, thousands. We'll use only the powers. 1 by 10 square meter. I already said for you, in the denominator, if it is a positive value, when it comes to numerator, it will become as minus. So 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Okay? See, one more example. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. Next, 1 mm is equal to how many centimeters? Same. 1 mm is equal to 1 by 10. 1 by 10 centimeters. 1 by 10 in the sense 10 to the power of minus 1 centimeters. So 1 mm is equal to 10 to the power of minus 1 centimeters. So in exams, competitive exams, they'll ask you to convert not in the direct process. They'll ask you in indirect process. 1 kilometer to meters, not meters to kilometers. Either small to big or big to small, they'll ask you in exams. Right? These are the some useful conversions where we are using in the problems. Not only based on the length, based on the time, mass, whatever it may be the quantities, the same procedure you can follow. Converting one unit to other unit. It may be kilometer to meter, or it may be meter to centimeter, or it may be centimeter to millimeters. Whatever may be the process, here we are using only in terms of powers and exponents. Right?